This is a lesson I created for my students in financial literacy. The topic is an introduction to savings basics. The audience is high school juniors for the most part, although I do have some seniors. I created this assignment in Google Slides for a number of reasons. First off, it is inherently interactive for my students. I can add audio, which each screen does have audio. I can also, because I push this out using Google Classroom, each student gets their own copy of the slides, and therefore it makes it so they can write directly on the slide, interact with the slides. It's not that everybody's working on the same slide deck. So on this slide, one of the things I created was a Padlet, and I love Padlet. Let me show you how this works. This is my interactive, students get to have a discussion. I can't show you my actual students' work because of privacy issues, but how it works is they would click on the plus sign, and then they would write whatever information they have. So I always tell them to start with their name. And then they would write something. In this case, the question is, what does it mean to be a millionaire? So it would be, I think it would be great. And that's all Padlet is. And the kids are asked to interact with each other on it and to comment on other students. So it creates this inherently interactive discussion type thing when students aren't in the classroom together. I've also included in this one arrows that tell them which way that they are going. Navigation buttons, if you will. Now, if I put this in present mode, you'll hear the narration. Do you want to be a millionaire? What do you think it's like to be a millionaire? Go to our Padlet and record your thoughts. Make sure to comment on another student's input. Next, take the interactive quiz and answer the reflection questions right on the slide. When you are finished, click the next button. And so the students would then click the next button to go to the next slide. Judge a book by its cover. In this slide, the students are just doing an observation, looking at pictures. What's I like about using Google Slides for this one is the students can answer directly onto the slide, and they're not submitting multiple assignments back to me. This is when I've embedded a video. I tell the students here to click this, and it will go right to a YouTube video about what is wealth, and then they answer some questions on it. Edpuzzle is another tool I like to use, kind of a new media tool I like to use with my students. In this case, Edpuzzle, which is fantastic, it pulls up the video I've assigned to them. They watch the video, and as they watch the video, you can see here as the video plays, it stops, and the students have to answer some questions. I really like this because it's a formative assessment. On my end, I can see, are they getting the information? But it's also one on their side as well, so they can see, did they fully understand the material that was presented? This one's another Edpuzzle for them to do. Here I ask the students to research and brainstorm. If we're doing this in class, I like them to talk to each other. Since we've been doing this with remote learning, it's kind of just thinking like, how should I save money? And then, if they needed to, they can go online and look up different ways to save your money. And here is another application where they're going to look at what their savings goals is. Is it to buy a car? Is it to pay for college? Is it to buy a new pair of shoes? So short term, medium term, long term. And then I end it with a summative assessment in Google Forms. This is another one I love using because I use the Google platform. It comes right to this. I get their answers. They get their answers. I can see the results in a spreadsheet. So it's really using a lot of the new media tools that are available. And here is the resources I use. This includes the videos that I used in the Edpuzzles and other videos that I presented to my students. Thank you.